So y'all, we are on road in the city. My boy Carlos here. We're picking up some rare Air 4s. They're going crazy like hotcakes, bro. Like this sneaker right here, we're probably gonna sell easily 200 pairs. Easily. With kind of how hype these are. But I'm gonna meet up with one of my bulk suppliers out here in Chicago. We're gonna grab these rare Air 4s, and I'm getting a lot more shipments of these rare Air 4s because it's just a shoe that there's so much hype behind it. I got a whole bunch of pre-orders there, but yeah, guys, heading to the city. If you guys can see right here, you probably can't see, but we're about to get these pairs, get them locked in. Again, this video is gonna be super dope because you kind of see behind the scenes. I already know it's night right now, but let's get it. Now we're going to Chase to get some cash. He's about to get more of these. Let's go. So right now, about to grab about $12,000 to be able to get this deal done. So going in here, taking it out, keep it moving. These rare 4s, I'm not playing any games with these. Easy money to be made. So guys, got the goods right here. So now they're about to go crazy with these rare Air 4s because we're trying to make some things happen, man. I'll probably sell about 200 pairs of these, but it takes money to make money, especially when you do it at my scale. So I'm about to, go grab these pairs and then keep it moving. So let's get it because banks don't have, so they had to split these up here. We got the big boys right here. We got, give me some 5s. Like, come on, bro, 10s. So guys, got the money. About to move, and grab these rare Air 4s. And sometimes when you're dealing with bulk suppliers and everything, sometimes cash can be easier because, as you know, with Zelle and all those different things, they put limits. Also, you can do a wire transfer as well, but with wires, again, you're going to pay a fee. So sometimes cash is easier. And again, when you're dealing with a lot of these bulk suppliers, you want to make the transaction easy. You want to do good business because when you do good business, it creates relationships and allows you to really move faster. So that's why I went to the bank, grabbed these things, 3 big things of cash, because we're about to get a bunch of sneakers, and we want to continue to develop relationships because that's the biggest thing about resellers. A lot of resellers are terrible, bro. Like they see everything as transactional. Hey, we didn't like. There's no relationship behind it, and that's why I've been doing it full time 6 years because of the relationships that I built with clients, bulk suppliers, and so much more. So about to grab these pairs, and then we're gonna ship a lot of them out. So we're gonna sell probably 200 pairs of these rare airs. So again, if you want it to be a business, you got to treat it like a business, great customer service, make things move, and then go from there. Let's go. So bam, we got the rare airs here. My boy Carlos back here getting them in, and then bam, we got some cases right here. But again, about relationships, keeping it moving. Let's go. Man, so we got a decent amount of pairs of the rare 4s. As you see, they're in cases. But yeah, good transaction. Again, relationships are so critical, man. Do not do bad business. Have good relationships, build rapport. Because again, with sneaker reselling, there's so many amateurs in this business. So is being able to do good business, kind of go from there. But yeah, we are out in the burbs. This one right here is in the burbs of Chicago. Yeah. Carlos said, yeah, we're out in the burbs. Nothing to worry about. As you guys know, bro, Chicago's a big city. But again, being able to kind of maximize people that you've done business with, do good business with. So we got a bunch here. We got to grab some more later, man. I tell you, we're about to sell like 200 pairs, on these. So about to, open these boxes and be good to go. Let's go. So guys, just got back from the pickup. Again, relationships are so critical. Got 4 big boys right here, 4 cases. So first things first is that we are going to put this in inventory, reasoning why we want to track our numbers, see, okay, this is what we bought it for, this is what we sold it for. A lot of these are already sold. As you guys saw yesterday, we picked up some pairs of the rare airs. Here's the second, batch that we're picking up. We're picking up probably like 2, 3, 4 more batches of these Jordan 4 rare airs. The price on them is crazy right now. Like if you look through the analytics, a lot of them been selling for $400 or $500. And again, after taxes and fees, you're paying $590 for them, and I got them for much cheaper. That's the benefit of early pairs, because you get to maximize, again, the market, because again, there's not many pairs out, and the demand is extremely high. So Jordan 4 rare airs, we're gonna put them, unbox them, get them in inventory, get a lot of these orders out. We already sold almost 50 of them already. We got some bulk buyers as well that we're going to ship out too. So guys, man, like I said, if you want to learn how to do this, guys, you see me do this every week, getting bulk sneakers, and I've helped so many people do this same strategy. Make sure you're at my free live training. If you haven't been to my free live training, I don't know what the heck you're doing. I'm doing a completely brand new one. Talk about more in details of bulk buying, bulk selling, AI. It's going to be ridiculous. We're going to talk about the summer, how back to school time, where you're able to make so much money with people going back to school. The market goes up a lot during that August period. And guys, man, this is, what we do on a daily basis, man. It's fun. You make a lot of money. I've been doing this full time for the past 6 years. So we're going to unbox all these, put them in inventory. I kind of show you the behind the scenes of everything. But Jordan 4 rares, my opinion, probably like maybe the shoe of the summer, or one of the shoes of the summer. The demand is super high. The hype is there. So it's a no-brainer. We'll probably sell about 200 of these plus. So now get this moving, and then we'll go from there. Let's get it. So back in the office, guys, and as you see, we got a ton of the Jordan 4 rare airs, and these are all going out right now. So first things first, when you get a large shipment like this, or you're getting a lot of sneakers, like this right here, you want to track and know exactly what sizes you bought and see if it actually matches. Because a lot of times there can be mistakes. Therefore, you always want to double check. Once you double check and be like, okay, these are all the sizes that I bought, now you're going to put it in an inventory sheet, because you want to track exactly, what you bought it for, how many pairs, who are the buyers, because that's where you can have analytics and be like, okay, bam, this size sells best for me based off the metrics. But you can't do that if it's not tracked on your sheet. So we're going to put all of these in the inventory sheet, a lot of different pairs, and then we're going to track the buyers, because we sold a lot of these pairs right here. And I talk about this method all the time. It's called pre-orders, where when and you're locked in with a lot of these suppliers, again, relationships, I talked about in the car, don't just have transactional things with people. You want to build that rapport, build relationship, talk to the suppliers, let them get to know you, because that can be a long-term relationship where you can make a ton of money. Guys, I have done 6 figures plus with a lot of these suppliers just based off relationships. And that's one of the biggest things, with that. So again, putting all this inventory there. And the pre-order method, like I mentioned before, as you know what sneakers you're getting, you put it out there. You can do it a lot of different ways. I use my own website where I put the orders up. People buy it because they know I'm going to get it early. These don't release for another 3 to 4 weeks. And now they're happy because they got their pair locked in and they're ready to go. And with early releases like these Jordan 4 rare airs, guess what? Supply and demand. The supply is super low because it's early, and the demand is super high. Because again, it's a dope sneaker, so you're able to make more money. Even if you look at StockX, Go, eBay, all these different places, these are going for crazy. Like this sneaker right here was selling for like $500 on StockX on a last sale. So again, it's being able to maximize that and continue to build clientele where you can make more money. Same thing with eBay, same thing with Go. You want to sell on every single platforms, especially if you're a beginner with reselling.
But getting all these pairs, again, a lot of time it has to do with the supplier and the relationships. And that's why it's so important to get educated. And that's why I'm having my live training, because again, so many people have made so much money based off my free live training. So make sure you hit the link in the description section, because that right there is going to be a game changer for you. So do not miss out if you want to learn how to do this and execute. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this all in inventory. I'm going to kind of go there, kind of start going through sales. I have a lot of different pre-orders on this sneaker, and then keep things moving. Guys, one thing that I want to tell you guys before I kind of put it in inventory: build a client list. Stop being a lazy reseller, guys. There's so many people that only want to utilize the apps. Yes, the apps are great, but if you want a real business, guys, make sure you start marketing and building a client base. That's what all companies do: is restaurants, law firms, chiropractors, dentists. They got to build a client base to be a great business, a legitimate business that creates 6 figures, 7 figures plus. That's how I've been able to build my business, by building a client base over time and giving great customer service. Therefore, they come back, where you can sell hundreds and hundreds of pairs, thousands of pairs, a month. So that's what I want to kind of talk about right there. But guys, we're going to go and put this in inventory, keep it moving. This sneaker is butter, guys. Butter. So many different textures, colors. These are fire. Suede, nubuck, like these are it. There is some gold lettering with 10% of the pairs, but these right here are butter. Nike Air, good to go. Let's go. So now on the laptop, and then going over our inventory sheet. So what I like to do first is, again, put all of the sneakers on a Google sheet. Again, I have a master one, and then also you can make subsections where you can actually, kind of go out and see exactly what release did well for you. So we have the Jordan 4 Rare Air. We put all the sizes. The big thing you're going to do is you're going to put the SKU number. You're going to put where you got it from, the supplier. You're also going to put the price that you bought it from, because again, you want to see these analytics. What is your profit margin? All those different things. After the fact, you're going to start making a sales sheet. So with the sales sheet, what you're going to do is just track all your sales for the month, so you can see if there's trends. So inventory sheet, sales sheet. So I like to use, again, this is more advanced, because again, I start reselling for the past 6 years. I actually use my own website to sell a lot of my sneakers, because I built, a client list. I built, kind of a brand. If you're new, eBay, StockX, Go, Instagram is huge. Market yourself on Instagram. You have a business, guys, if you want to learn how to do this. And that's where it's going to start building some clients. We're able to do that. So pre-orders. So when I go on my Shopify right here, I'm fulfilling all these orders. Like just today, got an order for the Rare Airs, and I'm getting this out almost the same July 2nd, right here, July 3rd. Just got it, pre-order, good to go. So again, it's the process of being professional with this business. If you're an amateur, if you're sloppy, if you're like all these other resellers that just sees this as a transactional experience, you're not going to do well. But if you treat this like an actual business, you do your marketing, you understand, hey, this is my budget, this is what my projections are, what releases are coming out, how many do I typically sell of a release. If you take this like a very disciplined business, guys, 6 figures in this business is not hard to do. It's fairly, easy compared to other businesses if you actually treat this with detail. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print out all of these labels. I'm going to print out all these labels. I actually print a lot of these out already right here. So we got all these labels, and we're going to get it out to customers. Customer service. You want to give customers a great experience. Be fast. Let them know if there's anything wrong with the shoe, if the box is damaged. Like, let your customer know this, because customers likes to be in the know. If you just ship them something and they're not expecting something, like, they're going to be kind of upset, and they're not going to be a repeat customer. We want to have repeat customers. Therefore, we can keep building, a big time business. So Jordan 4 Rare Air, guys, my goal is to sell 200 plus pairs. Again, we sold a ton of pairs. We got people that just buy them individually. We also have some bulk buyers that buy from us. We also have some store owners that buy from us. So you can diversify your client list as well. But again, if you're new, just utilize the apps. But as you guys know, the apps take fees, which will cut in your profit. But again, that's something that can get your ball rolling. That's what I did when I started off. Again, you can use Facebook Marketplace OfferUp to start building a client list as well. So that is that. Again, getting all these out quickly to customers, and then keeping it moving. Let's go. So guys, that is a wrap. Was able to get all of these pairs right here. That was around 70 pairs that we just sold. We're getting actually a couple more shipments. But as you see, this is not luck. This was built brick by brick, understanding, the game of reselling. Again, it's not hard to do, but it takes details. Guys, there was years ago when I started, I struggled getting a couple of pairs and reselling them. But now putting these systems in play, I'm selling thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of pairs. So it's really a approach that you got to come with as a professional that allows you to do this full time and make a significant amount of money. I've helped a lot of people make a ton of money with reselling, even 6 figures with reselling. And again, Jordan 4 Rare Airs, unreleased sneaker, was able to get them in bulk, sold them extremely fast. Again, I like to get inventory in and out. I don't like dead inventory because it kills your profits and you start losing profits. So if you want to learn how to do this and be able to get hundreds of pairs in bulk, even if you're new, I have a free live training going over the exact approach, the exact strategies on the bulk suppliers, how to create relationships, how to get clientele, how to get bulk buyers to buy from you, store owners, all of those different things, how to utilize AI. There's so many things to reselling that you can use to maximize your business and be very successful and be able to do this at a very high level. So click the link in the description section. Again, if you want to learn how to resell, how to start getting bulk, how to start selling pairs and pairs, hundreds and even thousands, make sure you hit it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you guys saw me go pick up pairs from 2 different locations on the Jordan 4 Rare Air. Now sold them all. Now we're gonna get more, rinse and repeat, and keep this thing moving. So we ship out our packages extremely fast. Again, great customer service. We're always communicating with our customers. So it's built by design, not by accident. So if you want to learn how to do this, make sure you hit the link in the description section. We'll see you there at the free live training. Really do appreciate you guys. Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.